Hey everybody, it's Evan with Santa Cruz Subaru. I'm on vacation up here in Humboldt County at the Eel River. Today I'm going to explain to you how X-Mode works. And as always, if you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Let my bosses know that you enjoy the lessons that I teach, and let me keep doing this for you. All right, let's get into it. So X-Mode started several years ago in the Subarus, and it's kind of evolved over the years. Subarus are already all-wheel drive. They already have great ground clearance. So they can handle pretty much roads like this. They can handle most of the things that Subaru owners are going to throw at them. X-Mode basically just takes your off-road driving to a completely different level. Most Subarus now have the X-Mode, and then cars like the Wilderness or the Sport have the dual X-Mode. So now we're going to show you how to activate X-Mode. Depending on the model you have, X-Mode is activated different ways. This is on a Forester, specifically this is a Sport Forester. You turn it to the left, you're going to get the snow dirt mode. The Wilderness also has the same system. If I turn it to the right, you get the dual X-Mode, which is the deep snow mud mode. If you don't have the dual X mode on the Forester, you're just going to turn it to the left and you're just going to get the normal X mode. So that is on our Forester models. So now we're going to talk about the new Ascent and Outback models with the 11.6-inch screen. So you see I'm hitting that button there on the top right, and that's top screen sliding over. The last option will be able to turn X mode on or turn X mode off. This is for models without the dual X mode. You can also go down to the car on the bottom left where all your settings are and hit vehicle control and turn it on from there or turn it off from there as well. Then if you have the dual X mode on Ascent or an Outback, so Wilderness Edition, Sport models, that kind of stuff, instead of having the on/off, you got the two options of the snow dirt mode but also the deep snow mud mode. Very easy to see which one you're in and turn them on, off, or go back to normal. So basically what X mode is for low speed off-road type of driving, kind of like what I'm doing here. I'm doing this a little exaggerated, but it's going to be for under 20 miles an hour type of driving when you're on a slippery surface, rocks like this. You're driving through sand, you're driving through some water, through some mud. You're not going to be ripping turns at 35, 45 miles an hour in that kind of situation. You're going to be kind of crawling through this kind of stuff. So what it does, first thing it does is it changes the power to each wheel, gives every single wheel 25% power, so you have equal grip around every single wheel. Another thing that it's going to do is it's going to retard the throttle. So one of the worst things you can do in a slippery situation is gun it, give it a lot of throttle. The wheels are going to spin. You're going to just get yourself more into the stuck. So even if you floor the car's basically the car's going to retard the throttle, and basically you're just going to crawl out of that situation. I'm not going to demo it here, but another thing it has built into it is called hill descent control. So if you're going down a steep hill that's very slippery, and one of the worries is you're just going to get going a little bit too fast, and you're going to have to hit the brakes, and then you're going to slide because you're hitting the brakes. So what it'll do is if you start going down a hill, it uses engine braking to not let you go fast, basically. It doesn't let you have momentum take you too fast. So as the driver, you're not going to have to worry about anything but steering your vehicle. When you're crawling down that hill, whenever speed that you set, it's going to maintain that speed. So if you engage, take your foot off the throttle at, say, 6 miles an hour, the car will maintain that 6 miles an hour going down the hill. It's going to do what it needs to do, use traction control, engine braking, wheel braking to maintain that speed, and you don't have to worry about throttle, you don't have to worry about gas. All you need to worry about is steering your vehicle and keeping your concentration on the road where it belongs. This hill right here, my Wilderness Subaru can take this thing pretty easily, even without X mode. But I kind of imagine this hill not as compact, full of roots, full of bumps, getting up on two wheels. If it's muddy, if it's icy, you're going to be going pretty slow in this situation. And X-Mode is just the time for that. So that's my video. Thank you for watching, and get out there and enjoy your Subaru. Thanks again.